Alright, in today's video we're going to do another slow roast brisket with a different rub this time. Now, I made a mistake when I did the original video. I made a right mess. I didn't do my original introduction, so hence I'm doing an introduction now after the event. What else did I not get right? You'll see in the video some barbecue sauce, and I didn't record me making the barbecue sauce. If you want to know details of how I made the barbecue sauce, you'll find that on my website. Also, I forgot to do an ending, so we're sitting down eating dinner and I realized, I haven't done endings. So I did a quick ending, which you see my friends at the end, their startled faces. What's going on here? And that's it really. So what we do is we start the day before when I make the rub. So let's go into making the rub the day before we do the cooking. Now for the rub I'm using 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, half a tablespoon of mustard seeds, half a tablespoon of black peppercorns, half a tablespoon of brown sugar, half a tablespoon of smoked paprika and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I put in my pesto and I'm now just going to crush it all up. Oh, let's have a quick look at what it looks like before I crush it up. So here is our before mix before we start crushing it up. And here it is, ground out. We now have our rub. So we're going to rub this into our brisket, wrap it up and leave it in the fridge overnight so all those flavours can soak into the meat. And we have our barbecue sauce. We're going to put this in the fridge to let those flavours fuse together. And then tomorrow when we just put the meat in the oven, and then come lunchtime take it out, let it rest, and then we'll add the juices to this, not all of this sauce, I reckon I'll use probably half of it, warm it up and then add the meat back. So let's now wrap up the meat. Now here is our brisket, 2 pieces. This is the piece I originally had, and I only got 2 pieces. This was just £2.40 this piece here, but as I got a couple of friends around I didn't think that was going to be enough, so I bought another piece here. So all I'm going to do is just going to score this, and not a very sharp knife, is it? And now just rub in the spice mix we did earlier. So that's our rub mixing. I put some nice big cuts in, deep scores into this and get the rub in, so that's looking really good. So next thing, I'm going to roll it up and tie it up. Never done that before, but don't worry, there's a fantastic website called YouTube. It shows you all the videos on how to do stuff, so I'm just going to quickly watch a video and see about tying up my meat. Here's my finished rolled up meat. I won't lie to you, it didn't go as well as the guy did in his video. He looked really good when he did it. In the end I just gave up and wrapped it up like I was doing wrapping up a present. And it's quite good, it's nice and firm. So now I'm going to wrap this in cling film, put it in the fridge so it can nicely marinate. And then tomorrow morning when I get up I'll slap it in the oven or in the tandoor. It's now 8:20 in the morning, so we're just going to put our brisket into the oven. I've lit the coals. So you can see the brisket looks really nice. It's been marinating overnight. So I'm literally just going to put it in. I'm going to put some beef stock in here to keep it nice and moist. I think that will do. I'm going to cover it up with a bit of tin foil. Right, now we're just literally going to put it in the oven and leave it for, oh, I don't know, 3-4 hours, see how it goes. And that is it. So I'll just quickly bring the camera in, let you see what it looks like, and yeah, leave it to do its magic. Yeah, there's a close-up, and you can see the coals to the right. I've only got coals onto the side, so I don't want it to get too hot. So, there you go. it's now time to get our meat out and let it rest a bit. So wow, looking good, looking good. Yeah, that pulls apart. Very soft. So what I'm going to do now is wrap this up in tin foil, wrap it in tin foil, let it rest for half an hour, put the juices back in, and then I'm going to heat up my sauce from yesterday because it's a bit acidic at the moment, so I want to get that caramelisation. So let's get this wrapped up, get this on there, and I'll show you that in a second. So I've got my meat resting here, so I'm going to let that rest for half hour. Now, I'm not sure how much of this sauce I'm going to use because the sauce I got in the pan there, which has had all the meat juices and all the flavouring, looks fantastic. So I might just warm this up, get rid of the acidic part of it, and then maybe just add a little bit more to that, get that warm enough, put that back on the pot here, shred this meat, put the meat back in, put it in the oven, keep it warm, friends arrive, job done. So I'll now just leave this to warm up and then boil away. So let's come back in about half hour or so when we put all the magic together. Now I'll be honest with you, I'm not so convinced about this barbecue sauce. It still smells a bit acidic to me, so nice and thick mind. Cool. Oh. No, no, I don't think so. I don't know, I'll let people make their own decisions. It's not for me. But I know the juices in there are fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those juices out now, put them on here, heat them up, and try and condense them a bit. You know, I'll go and get the pulled pork, rip it apart, put it in there, and I will sell, rather than use this with the meat I hand out, I'll let people make their own decisions if they want to use this. Let me just try another bit. When you try it straight away, it's really nice. Also, oh. I have to say I've never used this before. This is a recipe I got from Tom Kerridge actually, but maybe I haven't done it right. And also maybe there's too much red wine vinegar. So anyway, let's get this off, get the other lot on, and start heating that up. So there's a close-up of the barbecue sauce I'm not going to use. If I move across, and there's a close-up of the meat juices. So I'm warming them up and just getting it. So I've now decanted the juice to here, so hopefully I'll get some of the fat off. So now it's a good time to start pulling the pork apart. Not pork, brisket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to the pot. Being hungry? First of my guests has arrived. So I've done the meat, added the juices back. So let's see how it looks. Just going to cover it up, put it back in the oven to keep warm until our last guest arrives. So that's the final. Here's our brisket in roll. Lovely bit of brisket there. Salad. So that's it. So that's very nice. I have my special guest with me. As usual, if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for viewing.